Good evening, everybody. It's me, Mike, coming at you from the Doobie Dan here in Central Mass, continuing the MAGA rant on MAGA Republicans. And let's just get this out of the way. Of course, there's no room for political violence in this country. I'm sure we can all agree on that. And now, with that being said, it's been a couple days since the second attempt on Donald Trump. And since then, Donald Trump and J.D. Vance have been running around blaming Harris, Walz, and Biden, saying that they're the ones putting them in danger for the stuff they say at their speeches and rallies. You know? And J.D. Vance, I just seen him, he was up there saying you can see the difference between the left and the right clearly here, as two people have tried to kill Donald Trump and nobody's tried to kill Kamala Harris, insinuating that it's the left doing it. Now let's break it down a little bit. The first guy that made the attempt was a conservative. And that, at least by the reports I've heard, he was a conservative. That's what his friends and family said. Okay, and as far as the second guy goes, he's a guy that voted for Trump in 2016, and then for whatever reason, he don't like him now. So who knows where he lines up. But to get up there and put it in that way, insinuating that the left was behind it, is in itself kind of inciting violence. And, you know, let's be real here. Donald Trump at his rallies, he calls Kamala Harris Comrade Kamala. In every rally, he says she's a Marxist, a communist, and they're going to destroy this country if you vote for him. So to be fair, both sides are slinging mud. And I don't think either side's doing it with the intention of causing violence towards their opponent. And I really believe that neither side has that intent. And I'm sure most of us can agree on that. But J.D. Vance stepped it up another level when he said that. This is the difference between the two. It's just not true. And neither one of those guys should have had a gun to begin with. And this might be the difference between the two, is the left is willing to have that conversation about background checks and stuff, and the right don't. They don't even want to have the conversation. And I think there should be strict background checks on people getting guns. And this is coming from someone that owns them. And I don't advocate on anybody coming to take anybody's guns or anything like that. I'm the furthest thing from that. But man, people that are getting the guns should at least be vetted, background checked, and let's make sure they don't have some screws loose if it's possible. Pretty sure, I would think most normal people could agree on that. But man, I don't know. It's just crazy times here. And if any of you MAGA Republicans have anything to say, I'd love to hear it. I never hear anything from you guys. And I'd like to hear from anybody. But y'all have a good night, and we'll have the gun conversation another night, because I got a whole spiel on that. Y'all have a good night.